When are you planning to have baby? Oh, all right, so we are starting our Q&A video. Are you excited?
I'm excited.
Okay, so these are the questions, and these are a ton of questions, I should say. We really appreciate it for the peoples who have take part in commenting below all the questions, and we have picked this, and this is a lot of questions.
Yeah. We couldn't pick everyone's question, obviously, because we had a lot, but this is a huge bowl of questions, so the odds are of your question being in here are pretty good, I'd say. So we'll just take turns taking them out and reading them and answering.
Yeah, so some of the questions are similar, as you have mentioned. That's why we didn't pick every person question, okay? But we pick as much as we can. Actually, almost all the question. It's just that all the same repeated question we didn't pick. That's all.
And we're also going to avoid going into too much detail for the sake of answering all the questions in the bowl, okay? So if you want to know more about whatever it is, I don't know, maybe we can make another video on whatever that topic is. Just let us know in the comments, but we'll try and just keep it to the point.
Yes, and if you're wondering what happened to Jerry Ice, no one punched me, she didn't punch me. We are good, yeah? It just beat me by something like 2-3 days back, and I'm having some issues, but I'm taking medication, so...
Just bit by the bug.
Yeah, a kiss from the bug.
Kiss from the bug.
Since you refused to kiss me.
We are cutting that out.
Yeah. All right, so let's begin. We're gonna pick one by one, and whichever question comes first, we are going to answer them. So maybe you can start. Take your time.
Are you planning to visit USA? If so, when? We are planning to visit USA. I still have to go back to reapply visa and all every so often, so we plan that later this year. Hopefully we'll get to go together. Yeah. Okay.
Ignore the background, the honking part. My turn. Question to Emma: do you like Naga food?
Yes, I like Naga food. I just struggle to eat rice sometimes, and sometimes the food can be way spicy, but other than that, yes, I like Naga food a lot.
She's telling the truth, right?
I'm telling the truth.
No, now your turn.
Do Emma complain about Jerry's accent? No. I think that's funny. So I teach English classes online, and what I always tell my students is they're always very discouraged about their accent, and there's no need to get rid of your accent. You can speak fluent English and still have your accent. That's fine. I don't know why people put so much pressure on that. So no, I don't think anything about Jerry's accent. I think it's cute. I think it's real cute.
It is. Everyone have their own accents, so why do I need to avoid my accents? It's my uniqueness.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, my turn. When are you planning to have baby? Oh, baby kid. All right. So this question is being repeating almost every time we scroll down. So here is our answer. Yes. We will have baby eventually in the future. Right now, it's a no, which we will love to, but with our lifestyle right now, trying to settle down, we just married and not even a year, almost a year now. So I think we're still pretty tight with our lifestyle, but
if we have one, we won't be disappointed, but no
for now.
We're not having one now.
We will share you guys when we are ready for a baby, okay? But thanks for the question, too.
Yeah, and to address last video, no, I'm not pregnant.
She's not.
Everyone is commenting, I'm not. I'm just sick. Sorry. Okay. Question to Emma. Uh, does you cut the vegetables and do the kitchen works even at your country home? Yes. I mean, yeah. I cook when I'm at home in US. My mom does most of the cooking, but I help her. Or if she's not there, then I'll make a meal. But we kind of just share responsibilities and whatnot. It's not like my responsibility. It's not, I don't know. But yeah, I help my mom, but my mom does a lot of it.
Where exactly you guys stay in Ceylon? All right, so we don't want to give you. Please don't take it in a different, offended way. But we just don't want to give you guys our perfect, our exact location where we stay. It's just because we are not staying alone here. We are also our neighbors, which is next apartment, and we have like that. So we are keeping our house, our area, a little secret from you all. But we stay somewhere in Gulf Fling area. I think that's all. I can. Yeah, that's all I think I can give you guys. But thanks for the question.
What is that you both like to eat?
Yeah.
What do you both like to eat?
Yeah, what do you both like to eat?
A lot of things. Are we supposed to only pick one thing? Like
No.
what do we like to eat together, or separate? Like what do we like to eat?
Okay, let's just talk about. I think the question is according to what we found the question, so we write it down. But we like to eat many food. Sometimes we cook Naga food. Sometimes we cook like Italian food. Sometimes we make like American food. Sometimes we go out for food. Sometimes we Chinese food and
we like all kinds of
yeah.
food.
So
we're not really picky people, so
yeah. So we like foodie. I mean we are foodie. I mean what I mean to say. Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah. It's taking longer than we thought. Okay, so since you guys have asked, so we are going to answer all your questions. When will we expect your new bike?
that one's appropriate for you.
All right, so I'm looking for adventure bike, and right now, if I have cash, I can go today. I can just get it, but I think I'm still a little low on my budget, to be honest. So, but I shall say very soon. Okay, but this year I'll get it by anyhow, but just I cannot give you exact the month and the date because I'm a little tight with my finance right now. But yeah.
There are other things that kind of continuously start to pop up, so
Yeah, so but we are getting okay.
difficult, but we'll get there. Oh no. What was or are the biggest challenges that you faced so far while being in an interracial marriage? I'm gonna say communication is probably like the biggest challenge, just because it's two different cultures that are essentially coming together, and so like yes, we may both speak English, but the way he speaks it is different, the way I speak it is different, the way that you choose to communicate with me, like at first was hard for me to understand, and you also could not always understand the way that I chose to communicate with you. So like it's just figuring out and having grace for each other in figuring out how we communicate and understanding that. I think that's been the biggest challenge. I don't know. What do you think, babe?
Yeah, I agree with her with what she said because I don't speak fluent English because knowing that it's not my first language and which I'm trying to adopt, trying to speak. So when I express my feeling out in our communication, sometimes he took it in different way, and that's how misunderstand happen as well. So but
and
as
vice versa.
Yeah, and same thing happens to me as well. So we just have to try to wear each other's shoe and understand and give a grace. And I think that's how.
It's getting better. Like we've been married for a year now. We've known each other for 2 years now. So it's
Married for 2 years.
no, we're married for a year
Okay.
and we've known each other for 2 years.
Okay, that makes sense.
So it's getting easier.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would say.
Yeah, that's something that we are still learning. How was Emma feeling when she first visited India?
I was amazed. The first time I visited India, it was we landed in Shillong, and myself and all my friends, we were like, wow, this is like, it was just we didn't really have words for it. It wasn't what we expected. I mean, I tried not to have expectations, but I just found it really amazing and incredible. And then, as we went to see around things, it was just more eye-opening and whatnot, but I just found it really amazing and exciting.
Yeah, you.
What does husband and wife mean to you, Jerry and Emma?
You can go for it first.
Husband and wife. Do we want to get really preachy?
No. Okay, for me.
Do we want to get really
No.
biblical, or do we want to just be?
Just speak of what's in your heart. What is feel. For me, it's one thing as a husband. It's two things. One is I feel like I have a responsibility now to be a husband, because I'm not married and done. I'm married and I'm ready to carry the responsibility to take care of my wife, or to oversee my family as a husband. And another one is I'm also what do you call that, biblical way speaking, like God designed for humankind to be married, and I feel like I'm fulfilling that design on my life. So that's all I can say. And I'm fully living my life as a husband. No regret.
Right. Yeah, like it mirrors God's relationship with the church, the husband and the wife. God, or a husband representing God in
God.
that sense, and the wife representing the church in that sense. All that preachy stuff. Anyway, but yeah, God, husband, and wife coming under husband.
Yeah. So.
Does that answer the question?
But it feels great to be a husband, and I'm sure you feel the same way, because
Yes, I do.
we have never been husband before. It's our first time being husband and wife, so we are learning new things, and our experience are being going great. So whose turn was it now? Whose
Did
turn?
I read that, or did you? I don't know. You go.
Okay. Okay, this complete was not fully written. I think it's my mistake, but my wife will read out. Don't mention the name.
Yeah. Okay, so this question is, my question is, what advice would you both give to a youngster who is just dead inside due to heartbreak because of love issues, and how one can move on?
Yeah, that's a very deep question. And I'm sure many of us, personally me, and I'm sure my wife, have all experienced the broken relationship, either in a relationship, boys to girls, or family. And I think those are very deep equation, and can talk more about this. But for me, one advice from my side that I can give to a young star, it's not a I will not stop for people to fall in love. I will do encourage people to fall in love with them, and to use and to cherish the relationship in a better platform. But here's the thing: if you are not ready for it to be in a relationship, please don't, because you'll end up hurting yourself. You will end up hurting and ruin someone's life as well. So if you are responsible enough, okay, I'm ready for it, I can go for it, then please do so. But But before you even approach to someone about your feeling, you really need to ask yourself, are you ready? Are you ready enough to be responsible to carry the relationship on your head, even on your heart? So that question comes, right? Otherwise, if you're not ready, if you're doing it for the sake of pleasure, for the sake of showing off, I'll tell you, you will end up hurting yourself, you end up hurting someone else, and it's very sad to see.
I think some advice from my side, and something my dad always used to tell me, was go out on dates with people, okay? Okay, go out on dates with people and don't get attached to them. Just go out and have fun, okay? Don't be doing dumb things, don't be doing stupid things, but just go out, have a nice time, don't get attached to people, and just have a light-hearted experience,
Yeah,
and just go have some.
enjoy the moment. Yeah.
Don't be so serious. It doesn't have to be so serious all the time. I mean, once at some point you'll reach a point where marriage is on the table, and obviously you need to be serious about that, but don't rush to get to that point. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm done.
That's a very beautiful and very deep question, and people can preach in this. Let's move on to the next. Let's read fast and let's answer fast. The time
Okay.
is running.
Speed round.
Okay. What is your educational qualification? All right. So, okay, I never study.
Speed round. Go.
I never study. Just kidding. Okay, so yeah, here it comes. My qualification. I never finished my high school. Just to guys let you know, please don't be surprised.
Class 8.
Yes, I complete my class 8. Class 9, I didn't, my parents did admissions, but I never went to school because I was a little naughty and very young age. And plus, I left my hometown and I came to Ceylon to serve the Lord. So that's why I never complete my high school because I was in the mission in very young age.
I'm going to tell you, you are not good at speed round, but that's okay. I finished high school. That's my qualification. I'm also not good at speed round opening this note.
Slow and steady win the race.
When are you planning your first trip to U.S. as married couple? Do you both plan on settling in U.S. in the future? Okay, we did answer this already. Yes, we're planning to go later this year, and no, we're not planning on settling in the U.S. right now. I mean, we're open to it if that's where the Lord happens to lead us, but right now, that's not really the plan.
What do you do for living? That's for us. Okay, so here's the thing. I eat, I sleep, I go to gym, I make YouTube vlog. Just kidding. Jokes apart. I also mentioned on my previous vlog that I am full-time working in the Christian organization as a missionary. I work and serve the Lord. That's my full-time job, and I love doing that because I love our Lord, and that's where my calling is. And apart from that, I do motor ridings, and I have YouTube just started and vlogging. That's all I do for my living, and I do some short income of business at home, like raising pig and some other stuff as well. Random things for our living.
And then I'm just housewife, and I teach English classes online to students. That's it. What is this?
Your height.
Your height. I'm 5'9".
I'm 5'10". Just kidding. I'm 5'7". Okay, I'm shorter than her. So that's why I always have to wear a thicker suit to make our height equal. Just kidding. I don't do that. And what inspired you to create a YouTube channel? Okay, that's also a very interesting question. Okay, so nothing really inspired us, to be honest. We just talked one day and we decided to create, and why not we engage to people outside as well. So that's how we started our YouTube channel, and nothing inspired us, but kind of like slowly we adopted like our passion to do it. So we're enjoying creating a content and vlogging.
Yeah.
So, but I think we love this now. I think it's yours now.
I think I did 2 in a row before, but okay. Who is more romantic? He's very romantic.
That's why she fall for me. Okay, that's a long question. Tell me one thing that you can't ignore about Emma. And for Emma, what is the main thing that you marry a Naga guy? What he have that American guy don't have? So this is the end of part 1 because the video is going to be very long. So
So stay tuned for part 2.
see you in part 2.